Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Josphira Hani Karyanti, NIM 25228, akan mempresentasikan proposal skripsi yang saya buat untuk memenuhi tugas UAS metodologi penelitian. Proposal ini berjudul Descriptive Study on the Student Ability in Analyzing Sentence Using Semantic Role. Selanjutnya yaitu in Chapter 1, Introduction. Background of the study meliputi yang pertama, main characteristic of the English language is word order. Yang kedua, as future English teacher, English department students must understand word order to arrange a good sentence and how to analyze the sentence. Number 3, according to arts, there are several ways to analyze sentence. Next, several ways to analyzing sentence, yaitu ada 3. Number 1, function, and category, and next, role. The sentence that needs to be analyzed by its roles called semantic role. In the next slide is statement of the problem. Here, statement of the problem is how are student ability of English department in analyzing sentence using semantic role. Next slide, objective of the study. Objective of the study here is to give detailed description on the ability of English department student in analyzing sentence using semantic role. Yang selanjutnya yaitu scope. Ada 4. Yang pertama yaitu limited to student ability in analyzing sentence using semantic role. For second, use theory by Radford 1997. And number 3, the location is located on English Department Faculty of Education Win Kalongan. And number 4, the subjects is the student who have faced semantic roles. Significance of the study. All the researcher is hopefully can be input and used as one of the source for further research. And then lectures. The finding of his research could be an input about the student ability in analyzing sentence using semantic role. Significance of the study. Next slide is definition of K-term. Next slide is definition of K-term. Yang pertama yaitu ability. Ability is student competent in use their background knowledge about semantic role in analyzing sentence using semantic role. For second, analyzing. Analyzing is to study or examine something carefully in a methodical way. In this case, analyze means to analyze a sentence by their semantic role in Radford theory. And the next, semantic role. Semantic role, or can be called a semantic case. Thematic role is the underlying relationship that a participant has with the main verb in a clause. Next slide is chapter 2, review of literature. Review of literature contains the nature of ability and the nature of literature. The nature of literature is contain definition of semantic, sentence and proposition, semantic and syntax, semantic role, sentence and predicate. Next yaitu ada semantic role based Radford 1997. Yang pertama yaitu agent. Agent in example is the fox jump out of the ditch. Yang kedua yaitu them. An example is David passed the ball wide. Next experiencer in example is Edna felt ill. Yang selanjutnya itu instrument. In example is she cleaned the wound with an antiseptic wipe. Next ada goal. In example is Via told the joke to her friends. Yang terakhir yaitu Soch. In example is we got the idea from a magazine, The Nature of Linguistics. Kemudian di next slide itu ada chapter 3 research methodology, approach and type of research. First, the research used quantitative approach, and the method that is used is descriptive method. Kemudian population and sample population. The population of the study of English department UIN Pekalongan. Untuk sample, the sample of this research is take 20% of 100 to 6 student class, and the research subject of this study is 25 students. Technique of data collection. In this research, the researcher used test and grade interview to find out the data on student ability in analyzing sentence in semantic role. In the next slide, technique of data collection. In the first, measuring student ability by giving an assessment test. For second, analyze the data based on 7 components of semantic role. Number 3, make a score table of students. And 4, analyze the correct answer of each category and give a score. And number 5, finding out the mean of data. And the last, classify the result of student ability of each category. So that's all for me about presenting of proposal. Apologize any mistake. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.